What up guys, One Fit Bruja here, and today I am back to give you a prosperity working that'll help bring in money for the new year. So going into 2020, how fucking weird is that to say? I feel like I'm getting really fucking old right now. But going into 2020, this prosperity working will help you accumulate the most that you can accumulate financially, prosperity wise, that you can possibly get. You do not need a lot of things to do this, which is good, which is always a plus, because I like to be practical about what I do in my magic. I do not like running around all over the world trying to find things to implement into my craft unless I feel like it's absolutely necessary. Like my energy is calling to me, my guides are like, bitch, you need to go grab this shit or else it ain't gonna work. If I do not feel that way about it, I am not gonna go out and get it, long story short. I like to utilize things that I have in my home to create the best outcome for myself. The oils that I'm going to be using in this, I have one previous video on the money oil that I am using, so if you do not know how to make that, it is up on my channel. Also use another video or whatever resource to make this oil as well. It does not have to be from my channel, so utilize it, make your own, do whatever in that sense. And I have a Crown of Success oil that I have also made that I have not gotten around to getting up on my channel, but when I run out, that is probably the next thing that I will do right away, along with another video that I said I was gonna get up, but I'm probably gonna push that out because I felt really strong to do this right now because I'm having some weird ass dreams, guys. I don't dream very often, tidbit of information about me. So when I do, I take what I dream about to heart, like something's going on there and I have to find out the underlying reasons why that is going on there, besides the fact that I'm sleeping really hard for some reason. And that usually doesn't happen. I usually get up and down every, 2-3 hours. I've been sticking to my diet. I've been doing really good. And somebody's kid is crying. I've been doing really good. So it's kind of been screwing with my sleep patterns a little bit, and sometimes I'm like super exhausted when I go to sleep and I'll hit hard and I'll wake up early in the morning like, what the hell is going on? Why am I up right now? It leaves me time to actually fall into a really deep sleep for the next, 3 or 4 hours or so, and then can't sleep after that. So things will settle eventually once I get into maintenance mode, which I am almost there, so I'm super happy for that. I'm done with this shit. This is turning into a really long ramble, I'm sorry about that, but that's just what's going on in my world. I missed the whole point there. I'm trying to get on about the dream. So the dream, I had 2 dreams in a row about me making money. Last night, I had a weird dream that I was at the casino, and I don't give a shit about being at the casino. Like, I do not care. I'm the person who will work super hard to make a lot of fucking money, and I will save all that fucking money for some reason. I don't know why. It must be the Capricorn in me. I'll find different outlets of ways to make a lot of money, and I will hoard it all. I'm a money hoarder. Capricorn problems. I decided, since I had a weird ass dream, that I won $600,000 at the casino. I'm not going to say I'm going to do this and go to the casino because I'm not. It's pushing me towards this waxing moon phase right now that's going on, and I feel like prosperity, abundance, money workings, that in general, now is a good time to do because you are starting out with a little right now, and then when the full moon hits its peak, that's when you're going to have a lot, or it's going to be coming in shortly. So you're building it, bam. That's when you're gonna get the most bang for your buck, is what I'm saying with this working right now. That's what I'm doing. Hopefully that made sense. If not, comments or email me, because sometimes I'm a lot better at writing things or typing things out than I am verbally getting information out, as some of you can tell with some of my videos that I'm a little bit all over the place sometimes. I feel like there's so many things that go into my head by the time the camera starts rolling that when my mouth starts moving, they all jumble together and I don't get much of anything out. Sorry about that. I try. Some people are just better at talking than others, and I'm just not very good at talking. I was thinking about doing some sort of vlog for my birthday because it is tomorrow on the 30th, but I'm thinking that I just want to fucking chill. Like, I really do not want to have to do more than what I already normally do, so I had plans of not doing a damn thing that day, and it may drive me nuts because I am a Capricorn. I always feel like I have to fucking do something to make my life better, so downtime is complicated for me even though I could really use it. I'll see how that goes. I may or may not do it because I am going to work tomorrow and it might be weird. I don't know. I doubt the people I work with would give a shit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, utilize that Capricorn energy in general and use this waxing moon phase that we have. And let's get into it. For this working, you guys are going to need some green ribbon, citrine, pyrite, some dragon's blood incense, or any other money drawing incense that you have, a piece of jade, a green candle, ginger, money from your country, crown of success oil, money drawing oil, something to write with, 3 cinnamon sticks, catnip, and 8 cloves. And first off, I'm going to smudge all my items, myself, and my area before I get started. I'm going to tell you guys now that I did engrave this candle to say prosperity, abundance, and money, and I put my full name and full birth date, and I put 8 US currency symbols up and down the candle. I chose to work in 8s this time around because my life path number is 8, and 8 is actually a very wealthy financial number, but it can also be the polar opposite. But that is completely up to you because life path 8s are totally in control of their life, or they're totally not in control. That is completely up to them. So now that the numerology bit is out of the way, and you guys know why I'm working in 8s in that sense. So you're going to start off with your money drawing oil, which is to attract money to yourself in every aspect of your life. And then I'm going to move on to the crown of success oil. That's going to help bring success into my life in every aspect that I need it to. And I'm going to anoint the candle towards myself because you want all that goodness to come into your life, not anybody else's, but yours. And here I am adding the 8 cloves. You can crush this up and put it on the candle if you want to, but I prefer to do it in a hoodoo-esque sort of style, and I like to put them in the candle's holder's base, as you can see as I'm doing here, and then I enchant. Just to let you guys know that cloves are highly beneficial for money and prosperity workings. They help to attract lots of money and big financial gain. So next up, I'm going to move on to catnip, which is actually good for more than just money workings. You can use it in love, success, anything else that you want to attract fast, that you want to be a magnet towards. Next up, I'm going to add my ginger, which I usually add to the top to most things that I am trying to attract fast, that I want to get a kickstart, a running start towards in my life. So I'm going to add that to the top to help my prosperity working work that much faster. Next up, you're going to take your 3 cinnamon sticks, and I'm going to write, I am prosperous, I make lots of money, I am abundant. And I'm going to take my bill of choice. It does not matter if it's a 1, 5, or 20, 100. It does not matter what the quantity is. Just take one of them and anoint the bills with your crown of success oil and your money drawing oil in 5 places to represent air, earth, water, fire, and spirit. And you're going to wrap them up. You're going to wrap up the cinnamon sticks within the bill of your choice. Make sure it's taut so that the cinnamon sticks do not fall out. And you're going to wrap that up with your ribbon and bind it to yourself. So wrap it towards yourself because you want to attract the money towards you, and then bind it to your being so that you can always be prosperous. You can always make lots of money in every aspect of your life from here on out. And of course, guys, don't forget to enchant and envision and focus on the outcome at hand. You really want to have a very good image and or thought in your mind of how you are going to do this. What will it be like when you achieve it? Those are the thoughts and the visions that you need to hold on to when you're performing this working. As you can kind of tell, that is a Christmas bow that I had to unravel because I did not have string on hand. You can literally utilize anything you have in order to make something work for you. I kid you not. So this is what I did. And right now you can see me binding the money towards myself. So go ahead and take that ribbon and wrap it towards you. And now you are going to tie 3 knots. I chose to do 3 to represent each cinnamon stick that I had raveled up within my $20 bill. And as I did my knots, I said, I am prosperous, I make lots of money, and I am abundant to represent each knot. Now that that is done, you can either leave the excess ribbon or string on there or cut it off like I chose to. And I'm going to go ahead and set that right next to my working candle along with the stones that I chose to use to amplify the working. And then I'm going to light that up and I'm going to enchant and then say my incantation aloud however many times I feel that I need to do it. Abundance that is within me, prosperity in mind, money I will attract in this year's time. By the time you are done enchanting, your working should look something like this, and you're going to let your green candle burn all the way out. And by the time your candle is out, your money magnet trinket should be ready for use, and you can bring it with you to work, in your pocket, in your bag, wherever you need to go to help you be prosperous throughout the year. You guys know what the working looks like now. The cinnamon sticks with the money wrapped around it, I am going to be carrying with me everywhere I go. You can put it in your purse, you can put it in your pocket if you're a guy, or anywhere that you can store it, that it's easily accessible to take with you. It's a reminder that you need to work hard to accumulate this money in all aspects of your life that you have asked for it to be in. So if you're trying to set up a new career or a job path for yourself, then make sure you're putting in all the effort that is feasibly possible to do so, or else your dreams will not manifest. You have to put forth physical effort. You cannot just do the working and not back it up. Your ancestors, your deities, your spirit guides, they know when you're sloughing. So don't kid yourself. Like I said in my previous video, you have to put in the work. This spell in particular is to set off the new year for 2020 to help give you a head start in bringing in all the abundance and money that you need within that year. So this is your head start to get things going. I usually like doing this during the new year or towards the end of the year because I feel like Capricorn energy, my own energy, works best because we're always looking to find ways to make ourselves more successful, to make more money, and to just try and better our lives in general. And if you do not feel that way and you're a Capricorn, then you want broken ass Capricorn. You need to get your shit together. That's what I like doing. It doesn't take that long. As you could see, that I didn't have to use too many things. The oils themselves are actually strong enough to manifest everything you need. So if you do not have everything I have, like the crystals and certain herbs, you can just use the 3 herbs even that would be enough. You just need to have complete focus, complete concentration when you're doing this. And if you need help manifesting, then go check out my previous video. I gave some tips out on how to do these things, just in case you're struggling in certain departments like visualization, not very good wording things, kind of like me. I can't word things worth shit sometimes, like right now. As you could tell, that ribbon I used was a gift bow wrap. That's all I had. Sometimes it's like that, and you have to use what you have. You can use a gold string, a green string, any other colored string. Honestly, it depends on what money you are trying to attract. Or wherever you're from, a different country, and your money might be a different color from US money, then you may want to wrap that up in a bill of your choice, the corresponding color, so you can attract that money to you and not just some random money that does not benefit you in any way. That's exactly what I did there. And I'm gonna let my candle burn all the way down, of course, place more intention, place more in my mind's eye, just feed it things that I want to be fed throughout the year to make all my dreams and my prosperity, my abundance, and my money to come through whenever I need it to come through. This is ideally what this working is for, and that's why I'm doing it, to start off the new year. This is just my opinion. Same thing with road opener spells. I like to do those at the beginning of the year, and success spells at the beginning of the year. All these things go hand in hand together to bring in the things that you need to bring in to start your year off right. So this is just my opinion. This is how I feel about it and what works best for me, but to each their own. So if I did not answer everything in the video, I will try and answer it in the comments below, or you can email me at onefitbruja@outlook.com. And until next time, I will see all you lovely little brujitas later.